and ready to root on the Birds. We are more than a day away from the Eagles' playoff debut, but fans, they're well on their way to being game day ready for the party.
NBC 10 News starts now.
Are you ready? Not for the weather. We're talking about 2 days to go now until the Eagles take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFC Wildcard game. It is the first step in their quest for the Super Bowl. The way the season started, oh yeah, we know it's hard to believe the Birds are actually playoff bound. But as NBC 10's Tim Furlong shows us, hope is high as the Eagles head south.
Go Eagles!
At this Dunkin pep rally, lots of Eagles energy, lots of chanting.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Yeah!
We are getting ready for a playoff game. Not many people expect it to happen after a very bad start to the season, but now lots of fans think the Eagles have a shot, despite Tom Brady and the Bucs being heavy favorites Sunday.
If we get our passing game on clicking, there'll be nobody to stop us.
Trial and error, trying to get it as close as possible.
At Serby's Bakery in Ellesmere, Delaware, the bakers have their Eagles green frosting back out. The sprinkles are flying. Football parties are smaller than we'd like in the COVID era, but it's still playoff football. So stay home, take the mask down, and enjoy playoff game day eats.
Even if it's with your immediate family, everyone's still coming in and getting some of the staple items we have, like our tomato pies, our pepperoni and spinach breads. Anything green that we put out always sells.
Have fun watching the Eagles hopefully beat Tom Brady, and hopefully we then get to beat Aaron Rodgers.
We're definitely going to be selling a lot of Eagles stuff this weekend, and we hope for another weekend, too.
Tim Furlong, NBC 10 News.
Our playoff push is on. Here's a live look at our Eagles virtual party happening across our social media platforms and on NBC10.com. It's so awesome. Right now, it's a Q&A session with Eagles experts. Lots of people joining in for that. Birds fans are getting ready for the action in person as well. NBC 10's Tim Furlong went to a popular spot in Delaware to see how they are preparing for the big game on Sunday.
The game is on Sunday, but at McGillen's in Center City, the Eagles party is already underway.
We're expecting a huge crowd during the game, after the game. It's a holiday weekend, too, so you're getting a twofer on Sunday.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous,
Yeah, nervous about the game? Well, nothing their new Eagle Teeny can't help you with, but hey, just be positive. Most of us didn't think playoffs were in the cards at all after the Eagles' brutal start to the season. We've beaten Tom Brady before. We can beat him again Sunday.
I feel good about it. I don't think many people are giving Philly a chance, but I feel pretty good. I think they can do it.
Many people still not comfortable going out to watch the game Sunday, so places like Serby's Bakery in Ellesmere, Delaware, happy to help you bring the party home.
Even if it's with your immediate family, everyone's still coming in and getting some of the staple items we have, like our tomato pies, our pepperoni and spinach breads. Anything green that we put out always sells. Cookies, cakes, cupcakes, anything.
They'll provide the sweets, but wherever you are,
How are you?
you provide the Eagles energy. We got this one on Sunday.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Tim Furlong, NBC 10 News.
And we are seeing more and more Philly landmarks light up in green to support the Birds this weekend. Look at that. That looks fantastic. That's the FMC Tower. We've seen Boathouse Row 2, Liberty 1 and 2. It's awesome.
Moving on to our Eagles, and at long last, and after a wild up and down season, the Birds, they're in the playoffs. The fans, they're counting down the hours and the minutes to the game time tomorrow. NBC 10's Katie Zachary's live at Acme in Ballackinwood, where a lot of people are going to be heading this morning to get all of those game day essentials, right, Katie?
Hi, Miguel. That's right. The grocery store behind me opens at 6 a.m. Shoppers might be running from their car to the store today. It is just that cold. Very different from the climate down in Tampa, where the Birds are playing tomorrow, and where we found some diehard fans are already flocking. And even the most diehard fans didn't even know if this playoff weekend would happen. The fact that the Birds are in it means big celebrations here at home. Businesses from grocery and specialty stores to bars and bakeries are prepping for the rush going into Sunday afternoon. Bar and restaurant owners tell us they're hoping to cash in on the in-person crowds while bakeries are churning out trays of green, from cupcakes to cookies, and huge orders of hoagies and rolls are coming in too. All game day staples that friends and family will enjoy as they come together to cheer on a team that's bringing a lot of people hope and happiness.
Just to have them in the playoffs at a time when none of us expected it, and things are really rough right now.
It's just a fun environment. It makes everything fun. Everybody's happy. Everybody's in a good mood. Everybody everywhere.
Miguel, a lot of reason there to celebrate, to smile, and to just have such a positive attitude going into this weekend. And if you can, leave this Arctic blast and head down to Tampa, as we saw fans already did yesterday. Many are leaving today. It's a really good move to be able to cheer on your hometown team and get out of this cold. Reporting live in Balakin with This Morning, Katie Zachary, NBC 10 News.
Okay, the one thing heating up our team. NBC 10 is your official Eagles station. The excitement is growing for the Eagles playoff run. Boathouse Row in the spirit, lit up in green, to show support for the Birds ahead of their game Sunday against the Tampa Bay Bucks. And Boathouse Row is just one of several landmarks going green for the Eagles. Skyforce 10 shows us the colorful display across Philly tonight, including the Link, Schuylkill Yards, and the FMC Tower. Looking good. And not to be outdone, the suburbs are seeing plenty of green, too. NBC 10's Matt DeLucia spoke with some fans who are ready to cheer the Eagles on to victory.
The skyline is lit up and so are the fans. It is that time of year when playoff passion is at its peak. E-A-E-L-E-S, Eagles! Get ready to hear a lot more of that over the next couple of days. The Eagles are back in the playoffs after a little hiatus last year.
Just to have them in the playoffs at a time when none of us expected it, and things are really rough right now.
These fans stopped to pick up some game day staples at Del Buono's Bakery in Haddon Heights.
Personally, I'm very excited, but in terms of business, I'm extremely excited.
Owner Tom Whitman said the orders are already stacking up, from hoagie trays to racks of rolls.
I'll probably start about 3 o'clock in the morning and just go until 8 o'clock at night, and then maybe I'll try to sneak out for a couple hours and watch the game.
It means he'll be making plenty of dough this weekend. Businesses love this. The pregame party is already underway, from Eagle Teenies in Center City to cupcakes in Delaware. And down in Florida,
we already got a ton of green down here from the airport. I picked him up at the airport today, just driving around town. We're going to take over the Tampa. It's going to be Tampadelphia.
Janine is a Delco native, a Birds fan who follows the flock.
We were at the game in Vegas, when we were 2-5, and that was like a devastating loss. So to be here today, to be here today is amazing.
Dozens of fans are heading south with the Green Legion. For those less inclined to travel, the party came home tonight virtually on NBC10.com and social media, with Swoop and cheerleaders.
It's just a fun environment. It makes everything fun. Everybody's happy. Everybody's in a good mood. Everybody everywhere.
From Philly to Florida.
Eagles! Go Birds!
Enough said. Matt DeLucia, NBC 10 News.
Eagles spirit was on display at the Dunkin in Spring Garden today. The store teamed with the Eagles to get fans excited for Sunday's game. Eagles mascot Swoop was among those on hand for the festivities, as were some of the Eagles cheerleaders. The store offered guests a free medium iced or hot coffee to celebrate the team's return to the playoffs.
Here we go. Wildcard weekend is almost upon us. To kick off the celebrations, the Eagles cheerleaders and Swoop are on hand here at Dunkin on Spring Garden Street this morning for a playoff pep rally.
Pep rally that comes with hot or iced coffee for free, and there were also some giveaways for fans. As for the team, they're busy today getting ready for Tom Brady and the Bucs. So let's go now.
5:38 now. The Eagles gearing up for this weekend's playoff game in Tampa Bay. Fans, of course, also getting hyped up for this big game. Dunkin hosted this pep rally right there in Spring Garden. Eagles cheerleaders and Swoop were out there for this event. Action News reporter Katie Catchrow talked with some fans who are heading to Florida to cheer on the Birds in person.
45-3. Let's go, Birds. Let's go, Birds. Let's go, Birds.
We caught up with Philadelphia sports fans heading into the Wells Fargo Center to ask them their game predictions for the Eagles playoff game against Tampa Bay Sunday.
Eagles 24, Bucks 21.
27-24 Eagles. Fans have thoughts on how to win.
I'm thinking if we can run the ball, we can keep it close. I think we're going to surprise a lot of people.
Some folks are already down in Tampa to see the game.
I can't believe that they're down here in Florida.
Birds fans say they would have seen them anywhere, but this warm location doesn't hurt.
Someone said, let's go to Florida in January. I said, okay, let's go.
Others plan to watch the game in Philadelphia, some at home.
Today, I'm enjoying the day with my girl. Sunday, Eagles Day.
Others at a restaurant like Chickies and Pete's in South Philadelphia.
I think they have a really good shot to beat Tom Brady. It would be awesome to beat him and knock him out in the first round.
One of the restaurant's managers says as long as the Birds do well, business should too.
It gets the city excited and everyone out and partying for it.
Katie Catro, Channel 6, Action News.
That's what it's like.